Song is very interesting, if I ever find it. Yeah, here it is. So it's, what is it in Chinese?
打起手鼓唱起歌。
Now, like everybody who knows this song, they know what it sounds like. So I did something, you know, again, there's humor. So I start the piece. Carmen! It has absolutely nothing to do with this piece. Play the tambourine and dance. Hey, Carmen. So I start the piece with Carmen. She also sings Carmen. We do it a lot. It's one of our go-to songs. I do it in jazz. She sings it like it's opera. It's fabulous. Everybody gets up and claps. You know what I mean? But, well, so what do? I told, hey, Carmen. All right, great. But then, that's a beginning. Now, you can't beat a beguine. Like my ex-wife said, if it don't sing and it don't dance, well now it's dancing. So we know it's going to be good. Right? You know, I'm taking out the variable. There's no way this could be bad if there's a beguine. Because somebody's going to like it. You know what I mean? Okay. But then I do something really naughty. See? Because you have to have that naughtiness. That's instinctive. I don't know why I put that in there. I have no idea why I put that in there. But I thought it was kind of fun. And then when we have the... You know this section, right? Well, what I do... and I put this kind of funk jazz thing in there. Why did I do it? I have no idea. Most of what that's pure instinct. All of that. So for this arrangement, I'm really not stealing anything, but I'm just using my instinct. And the more, and here's what I'm doing here. The more that I can mess with it, the better. You understand? All right, you want to do it?
打起手鼓唱起歌，我骑着马儿翻山坡。千里牧场牛羊壮，丰收的庄稼山经过。我的手鼓风清唱，快乐的歌声震山河。草原盛开幸福花，花开千万朵。打起手鼓唱起歌，我骑着马儿翻山坡。千里牧场牛羊壮，丰收的庄稼山经过。我的手鼓风清唱，快乐的歌声震山河。草原盛开幸福花，花开千万朵。
Wait till you hear her on October 25th. The music is gorgeous. I just sat there and said, why don't you sing it like this? And she sounded wonderful. I said, okay. Sorry, right? Okay, try that again. She makes it up. I'm like, yeah, that's it. So I'm even stealing from her. Let me check. Okay, we're good. I actually want to bring Gene up. I'm gonna skip Ybor City for a minute. Come on up. Let's do this monstrosity. Yeah, no. Come on. We're gonna jump into. I'll do a little bit of Ybor City if we have time. But this has just been so much joy for me. I really have had a great time. You know. Anyway, so this is a 5-string viola. I think everybody should have a 5-string viola because it's really fabulous. And what happened was in 2017, I was commissioned at Princeton to write incidental music for a piece by Migdalia Cruz. Migdalia Cruz is a Cuban playwright, very famous woman, incredible, interesting woman. I had this idea. I love Paris, right? And I love things about Paris. So I became really obsessed with the history of Paris during the Second World War, especially what was going on at the Hotel Ritz. So I said to Migdalia, let's write a play with music. You write the play, I'll write some music, we'll talk about the Ritz, we'll talk about the people that were in there. You know, and there were a cast of characters, folks, let me tell you. There was Coco Chanel, there was Arletty, the great film actress, Hemingway, Martha Gellhorn, his lover, his wife was coming, you know, it was Hemingway was out there. It's just all kind. They planned the assassination of Hitler in the bar at the Hotel Ritz. There is a bar in the Hotel Ritz called the Hemingway Room. You can get a drink for $120. I mean, it's nuts, but it's a remarkable place with a remarkable history. Migdalia wrote some really interesting stuff. She wrote some good songs. I wrote some really good music. And then her play went in a weird direction, and I was like, nah, that's not what I intended. She got busy, I got busy. And in the meantime, I had all this music. And so when I met Gene, I said, listen, I have this idea. I want to turn this theater piece into a duet for viola and piano. This is a different kind of discipline. You see, because now what I'm doing is I'm reconfiguring something that was supposed to be one thing into something that's another. And what do you think, just out of curiosity, before we play, we're going to do excerpts of 3 of the pieces. What do you think, what element do you think is the most important in reimagining this piece? Good answer. Because she brings in, as a soloist, she brings in all of the unique ideas. Having to go from voice to viola brings up a whole bunch of questions, and those questions have to be answered. That's where the creativity comes from. You see? You ready? So we're going to do 3 of them. We're not going to do Coco, right? We don't want to talk about Coco Chanel. No. We're going to do Das Leben, which means life. And this is, oh God, I'm afraid to say it. This is about the head of the German Luftwaffe. You know, this is Hermann Goering, who, by the way, was an awful human being, but everybody thought he was the most charming person on earth. And he basically made his residence in the hotel during the Second World War. The second piece is called La Porte, Bienvenue, which means the door, you're welcome. One of the things that really shocked me about the Ritz is that, you know, on one day in June, the door opened and all the French people walked in. The very next day it was all Germans. And then there was a day in 1944 it was all Americans. But that door just kept on rotating. And then the final piece is, of course, to Hemingway, because he is such a towering figure, you know, in this whole story. I got the idea in terms of the style of the music was French and German cabaret. So this is very, very 1940s, 1950s, Weimar Republic, 1930s cabaret music. So in a way, folks, I have to tell you, this, I'm going to sum up everything that you've heard today. I'm the deli guy. You want a BLT? I'll give you a BLT. You want ham and cheese on rye? That's what you get. You know, I don't know if I'm an artist or not, but I know that I'm a deli guy. So anything you need, just let me know. Okay?
Italian,
Italian, yeah.